Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back to share a haul with you. I just picked up some random bits and I thought I'd pop on. I know a lot of people like to watch haul videos. Actually I think there's one crafty thing. The rest are like books and just random bits that I've picked up the last week or so. And I thought I'd pop on and share those with you. So first place I'm going to share is the works. I picked these up for my little one. He's got a birthday party coming up soon, and they're like balloons, but they're wands. You get 5 in a pack for £2. I thought that'd be quite good, so pick those up for party bags. Next I found was some tattoo sheets. Again, I thought for party bags. You get 10 sheets in the pack, and I think they were like I want to say £1.50. What else? I got these from the works. Oh, that one was free actually, because I spent over a certain amount, and I don't know if all works are doing it, but the one I popped to was giving those away. Next, picked up some sparklers for cake. Then found these in the works. These are scented beads for jewellery making. I thought these would be quite cool for dangles and things. They're like little fruits. I think there's cakes in there, and yeah, that's a cake. And you've got like ice lollies, different bits of fruit like pineapple and things, strawberries, raspberries. Not sure what that is. Kiwi. Yeah. You get, how much do you get in there? 200 grams for £4. I thought that's quite good. So I picked up those. Then from TK Maxx I got this for I presume you can attach it to any, or you can attach it to your arm, but you can also attach it to your Stanley cup. Again, I thought it'd be quite handy to put things in when you're out and about. And then you've got some of these you can attach to it, so I picked up that one. I think that was £6.99 from TK Maxx. Then the next few bits are from Amazon. So I picked this up for my little one. The dentist actually recommended this. My little one doesn't like certain textures, so this may help in between trying to get him to do his teeth. Give that a go. I'll let you know if that's any good or not. Next thing I got was this game. I've heard there's different variations of this game. I've heard really good things about it being quite good. It's for ages 8+, 2 to 4 players. We haven't played it before, or any version of this, but like I said, I've heard that it's really good, and I thought it's quite nice size. I can always take this when we go away as well, because we like to take games when we go on holiday. And the next few bits, again from Amazon, for his party, I picked up these. He's having a Nerf party, so I kind of got some bits to go for that theme. So I found these party bags, come with stickers. They're quite good. You've got like blue or orange in there, and then you've got some badges, again like Nerf guns on them, like Target, yeah, that. Then you've got some wristbands, Nerf wristbands, and then you've got, I think these are stickers, I want to say, so you get some stickers in there as well. So that's kind of cool. And then keeping on the party theme, I picked up this set, and in here you've got some balloons. I think they've just got like different Target things on those. Got some straws, some like stickers, or I think they're like cardboard to go in like cupcakes. This is to go into his cake, so it says happy birthday on there. Then I've got some cups, some napkins, and some plates as well. So that's kind of cool. So that's that set. Just make sure I put that all in now. It's quite nice that it comes in a bag to keep it all in one place as well. Right, so that was that for his party. And then the last, I think these are the last bits that I got from Amazon. I picked up, oh, and this thing. So I picked up a clear case because I've been wanting, I think it is just clear. Let's take it out. A clear one to go on my Kindle. Yeah, so it's just a clear back case to go on my Kindle. And then what I'm going to do is I've got this pop socket which says just one more chapter. I thought that was so cool. Which I'm going to stick on the back of that. And then I'm going, because I don't want to keep buying loads of different cases, but you know, sometimes you like to sort of change it up depending on what like the season and stuff. I just got a load of stickers, so if I get bored with the case I can always take the stickers out and change it up. So you've got obviously all to do with reading. And they have a load of different ones on Amazon, so yeah, go and check out if you're interested. And I won't stick them on the back, I will just lay them in now. Right. Obviously I'll choose which ones and how I want it, but you get the idea. You fill the whole thing up, put your Kindle in like that, and that's how it be. Just be all different stickers, but you won't ruin the case, you'll just put them inside. So I thought that's kind of cool. I could always put a piece of paper, like piece of cardstock this sort of size, and I could stick them to it if I wanted to, and then place that in and put my Kindle in. So then they're sort of arranged better. Yeah, I haven't really decided yet, but I thought that was quite a cool idea. And that way I can kind of get my use out of the clear case, and have like a variety of different cases, if that makes sense. If I just use stickers for it. I'm going to put those back. And that, oh, the last thing from Amazon was this book. Some of their books quite cheap on there. This one I found, I tend to get them when they go on offer. This was only £3. Hot Ex-Boyfriend by Carly Bloom. I've not heard of her before, not read anything from her. This one is, I think, like witches and stuff. It says, as a child, Delia Merriweather believed with all her heart that she was a witch, because all Merriweather women are witches. There's just one problem: none of them have any magic. As an adult, Delia no longer believes magic even exists, but when she somehow accidentally breaks a hex and restores her family powers, she's forced to accept a new reality as a witch. And maybe that's why the crushingly handsome guy next door has been looking at her like he's expecting her to fly on a broomstick. Just when Max Halifax thinks he's done keeping an eye on the bubbly, magicless Merriweather women, he suddenly finds himself forced to help his neighbours learn to control their new magic before they out witches everywhere. And despite Delia's open suspicions of him, Max just can't tell whether he's grown feelings for Delia for real, or if he's come under the spell of the most clueless, powerful witch he's ever known. Yeah, I just thought it'd be quite nice, easy read. Yeah, and I've noticed the books on Amazon, like their spines are a lot looser, if that makes sense. You're not fighting the pages. So yeah, so I picked up that from Amazon, and then I did go to Bath the other weekend, and I picked up some books while I was there. So these two I ended up picking in the Bath's got a marketplace, inside marketplace. These are second hand. This one's a bit more, you can tell that it's kind of second hand, but this one looks brand new. But yeah, but I've heard great things about this one, so I did want to read this one. And I think this was only £2.80, so I thought I'd give this a go. I think this may be oh yeah, read it before you see the film. So it is a film. I've never seen the film. So it's called Everything, by Nicola Young. I think that's how you pronounce that. So it says Maddie is allergic to the world. She hasn't left her house in 17 years. Ollie is the boy next door. He's determined to find a way to reach her. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. So I got that one, and then I got this one, and this one was £3, but this one actually looks like it hasn't been read. This one's called Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. Again, I've heard quite a few people talk about this one. It says Lucy hates pumpkin spice lattes, which is a problem because Lucy lives in a quaint New England town of Blair Glen, where everyone loves all things autumn. She's a barista at her mum's coffee shop, the Java Junction of multinational coffee chains and the home of the world famous pumpkin spice lattes. Opens the store literally across the street. To make matters worse, it turns out that Jack Harper, the new kid in school and Lucy's secret crush, is the son of the owners. Talk about mixing business with pleasure. If Cup O' Joe wants to survive the competition, Lucy will have to set aside her feelings for the popular drink and Jack to make this the coziest pumpkin spices season ever. Yeah, again, really easy kind of read. Sometimes I need those. It's kind of like this helps, you know, just to de-stress, and yeah, so sometimes an easy read is quite nice. So got those. Then popped, oh, these were from the works. as well. So I picked up these two. This one, Frederick Backman, My Friends. This one is about 25 years ago, a group of teenagers find solace in each other during one unforgettable summer. Their friendship inspired a transcendent work of art, a painting that now mysteriously belongs to the 18-year-old aspiring artist Louisa. Driven to learn the story behind its creation, Louisa embarks on a journey to the seaside town where it all began. But as she gets closer to the painting's birthplace, Louisa learns that happy endings do not always take the form we expect. So, yep, I'm excited to read that one. And then this one, Love Me Tomorrow. This one is lonely girl Emma doesn't believe in love, but she wishes for proof of existence. When she receives a letter from the future, mysterious boy who claims he is the love of her life. Is it Ezra, the musical genius she's always adored? Theo, the boy next door, who knows her best? Or Colin, the confident, handsome, rich kid she's only just met? As Emma tries to uncover the identity of the letter, she uncovers more about herself. Maybe love does exist after all, and maybe she can make it last. Yeah, so got that one. And then the last few, in Bath, they've got quite a big Waterstones. So I picked up some books from the Waterstones in there. This is not in, these were buy one get one half price, and then this one. I've been wanting this one for a while. Well, actually, I've been wanting these two for a while. That one I've never heard of before. So it's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This one is a small town back alley in Tokyo. There is a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years, but this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. In Before the Coffee Shop Gets Cold, we meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-travelling offer in order to confront the man who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memories have begun to fade, see their sister one last time, and meet the daughter they never got the chance to know. But the journey into the past does not come without risks. Customers must sit in a particular seat, they cannot leave the cafe, and finally they must return to the present before the coffee gets cold. Yeah, and that's what it's about. And like I said, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. It's supposed to be really good, so I'm excited to read that one. Sorry about that, guys. The door just went, and yeah, I just got a delivery from Amazon. My little one's got Well Book Day, so he want to do something. He loves anything to do with space, so this is what he's going as for Well Book Day. So yeah, that just came in the post. So I think I explained what that one's about. And then the last two, this one, I went to pick it up in Asda, and it was in there 2 for whatever they do in Asda, their offer, and but it wouldn't, you know, when you got the zappers, it wouldn't scan. So I went to speak to someone to say that it's not scanning, and they took them all off the shelf. They said, oh no, we can't sell those. And I was like, oh no, I wanted that one. So lucky I went to Waterstones and I found it in there. Again, like I said, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. It says out in Infinite Fates. I think this is a young girl that lives her life to the age of 18, and she dies on her 18th birthday, and she's lived like hundreds of years. Yeah, so Evelyn has lived countless lives. In every single one, she has been killed before her 18th birthday. But in her present life, her little sister needs her in order to stay alive. To save her sister and make it past the 18th birthday, she'll have to 1. Find the centuries-old enemy who hunts her through each life. 2. Figure out why she's been hunted so that she can break the curse once and for all. And most importantly, she's going to have to try not to fall in love with them again. So yeah, I thought that was sounded quite good. So I got that one. And then the last one is this one. This one I think is about an older gentleman. Yeah, so it says Bo lives a quiet existence in his small rural village in the north of Sweden. He's elderly, and his days are punctured by visits from his care team and his son. Unfortunately, he still has his memories, phone calls with his best friend True and his beloved dog 16 for company. Only now his son is insisting the dog must be taken away, and the very same son that Bo is wanting to mend his relationship with before it's too late. With everyone telling him they know what's best, can Bo speak up and make himself heard? But I do like different. I know obviously by the like the books I guess I've shown, mine are kind of like fantasy, romancy, but I do read other genres. Just recently it's just been like a lot of I guess that sort of theme for books, but I've heard this one is quite a weeper, so I think I've got to be in the mood to read this one more than the others. The others are just going to be easy to pick up and sort of go with the flow kind of thing. This may be a bit harder to pick up, and yeah, you know, when you're crying when you're reading a book, it's a bit like a film, I suppose, isn't it? You've got to kind of be in the mood for that sort of thing. I read the back, and I just like the sound of it, so I'm excited to read this one as well. And that's it, guys. That's all I have to share with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have been enjoying sharing some books as well. I think it's quite nice to share other interests in that, and I like watching other people's like videos of hauls and seeing what they're interested in, other than obviously crafts and arty bits. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, guys.